live on Instagram. What's going on, everybody? Man, we got 16 people in here already. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? I appreciate you guys tuning in to Tight Talk Tuesday. I'm going to do some great information sharing today, and we're going to talk about the Olympia recap real quick. So, big shout out to everybody coming in. Brazzy Boy, Pickin, Richard List. What's up, brother? So, listen, we're coming off the Olympia weekend, and you know what? Olympia weekend down in Orlando this year, 2023, was amazing. Just really, really amazing. With Michael Hearn joining the team, this is his first expo with Tight Medical Center and the family, and he just knocked it out of the park. Had the longest lines the whole expo, both Friday and Saturday, from 2 to 5. And, the other people that I seen that had some kind of lines were Kai Green and Jay Cutler. But otherwise than that, there was nobody that even touched Mike or even came close to it. So it's really, really cool. Listen, all your questions, please shoot them out to me. Whether it's hormone replacement therapy, medical weight loss, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, rejuvenation detox, libido enhancers, peptides still, blood work, all that stuff. And as we're talking about blood work, because we welcome Mike O'Hearn to the team, we wanted to throw out a blood work special for everybody, especially after coming off the Olympia. Meaning so many different people out there getting to, interact with so many people, taking pictures, and them asking questions about how we can help them. And a lot of people were really, really interested in the blood testing. Didn't know they could get full in-depth panels by Tight Medical Center nationwide. And that's what we can do. We can help you guys nationwide, wherever you guys are at, get these different blood panels and treatment if you want it. If you don't want it, you just want the blood work, you want the results, we can help you out there too. So the special for the full in-depth panel for the males is $130 right now. It's usually $200 with the discount. You guys are going to get $130 special for males. Females is going to be $200. It's usually $300 for their panels. So at that point, get it while you can, right? Because these are going to be great offerings to you guys that you guys can take advantage of. Whether you're a new patient, never been with Tight Medical Center before and just want to get blood work, or you're an old patient and need to get blood work every 6 months for your HRT, or want to just see what's going on, this is something that you guys can look into. Because at that point, what are you without your health? You're absolutely nothing. So, and Mike is a proven factor for that, I think. Because, I look back and I'm like, listen, I'm 42 years old. I think I'm in pretty good shape, but I'm not 55 years old. And when you look at Michael Hearn at 55 years old, you're like, damn. You look at people around him that 55 years old, or even the people that were competing when he was competing back in the day, you're like, damn. So it's something that's really respectable and definitely achievable. He's showing you, but, you got to be doing the right things to be like that. So it was really, really cool. Mike came back with us, after Olympia down in Tampa. We got to hang out a little bit on Sunday, do a little bit of brunch. And then Monday, yesterday, we shot a whole bunch of cool content. I know you guys are going to love, where we actually did a live consultation with the provider and Michael Hearn, going down the full in-depth blood panel of what you would get. So, looking at his free and total testosterone, and you guys will see what that number was on the video. Progesterone, estrogen, IGF-1 levels. Where did Michael Hearn's growth hormone levels, where were they at? You guys are going to see that too. How are his liver? How are his kidneys? He's 55 years old. A lot of people in his age group are starting with kidney disease at this point. So at that point, we really want to see what's going on with him. I know there's a lot of people out there which really want to see what's going on with Michael Hearn. And you guys are going to see it firsthand. Where can I get started? So the best place you guys can get started, all you have to do is call or text 727-389-3220. If you don't want to call, you can text, say, hey, listen, I want to get the blood work special. I want to start. Somebody will respond to you, personalized message. Or you can call immediately, get signed up right there. You're ready to rock and roll. You have your emails coming to you, your blood work, and all that good stuff. So, that's one thing. Olympia, like I said, was amazing. Coming back and shoot with Mike was amazing. Hanging out with those guys, Mike and his girl Mona. I mean, it's just they're amazing people, man. You don't get to hang around with people like that all the time. So whole nother level. The guy's been in the game for a long time. So I'm so happy to have him part of the Tight Medical Center family. It wasn't planned. It was just something that the moon, the stars aligned, and we got together. And we said, we're really gonna bring this to the forefront because me and him agreed on a whole bunch of different things when we talked the first time. Obviously, quality of life is a big thing. Everybody should have an improved quality of life, or try to improve their quality of life and their health. Health should be number one priority, with longevity attached to that. So if you're having a great quality of life, you've improved longevity, right? And at that point, you're going to be aging gracefully, and you're going to be feeling good while you're doing this and enjoying life to its fullest, right? And that's what it's all about. So that's what I push, right? And that's what he pushes. So that's the big thing. We could care less. I could care less if you didn't start your therapies, did start your therapies, but I want you to change your lifestyle for the betterment of you. And that's where we're here to help people. Will you do guys accept insurance? So we don't accept insurance. So everything is out of pocket because it doesn't allow any restrictions to our providers to blood test people without producing diagnosis codes that can get kicked back, or even treatment that we want to do for a patient that maybe an insurance wouldn't cover. So at that point, we don't take any insurance. There's no red tape. There's no restrictions on what we can do to help you improve your health and improve your longevity and quality of life. That's the biggest things I could say. So this week, blood work special for everybody, old patients, new patients. Take advantage of it. Is Michael Hearn natural? Spider-Man strength. Good question. All right. So everybody knows Michael Hearn has been definitely claiming natty for a long different time. But Mike's getting older. So at that point, my question to Mike was, and this is why I never approached Mike in the previous years to come to Titan, because I know he was. And at that point, I never wanted to ask him because I never wanted people to troll him or say, look, oh yeah, Mike, you say you're natural. We did this HRT, preventative anti-aging clinic. And, so when we did talk, he's like, listen, I don't mind optimizing myself. But he's like, I'm not just going to do it just to do it. He's like, if I need it, it's one thing. If I don't need it, I'm going to try to get it naturally. I said, I totally agree with this. So Mike's blood test multiple times. He did his live consultation yesterday, and I went live on Instagram to show some of you guys kind of what was going on. But I didn't want to give it all away. So, so you guys would, stay glued to the videos and you guys would see the answers there. But you guys will get these answers when you watch the video. But, I can say that there was not high induced levels of testosterone on total testosterone levels. So, there's some different things. So was he on something? And I blood tested him previous and those levels were lower. So at that point, within 100 points, between 400, 600, around there. So that's what it is. He's not, but, I think, and I asked him, I said, listen, when would you think about getting HRT? When I need it. When I really feel these symptoms and I'm not really getting what I should be getting result-wise from, my nutrition program, my training, because he's an absolute nut with that. He loves it. He's OCD just like me, but even more extreme. So I do like it. All right, Will Corrado said, ways to combat bloating during a bulk. Okay? All right, so best way to do it. Best way to try to get around bloat when bulking. Now, when we're bulking, we have to take in a lot of different calories, right? And it really depends on what we're eating here, okay? Because if you're bulking, some people that do dirty bulks. And what does that mean? They're eating, as many calories as they possibly can, and they're not really looking at the quality of food or the food source they're getting. So, going to McDonald's, eating 3 Big Macs and 2 large fries and a large Diet Coke to go with it. Calories are going to be up. They're eating meals like this 3 times a day. Now, what's going to happen? We're obviously going to start retaining water. Why? Because sodium is probably going to be in there. The food that you're eating is making you bloat. Maybe drinking pop or sodas and maybe you retain water, bloating too as well. So the best thing to do is water, right? And then looking at food sources. I know it's a lot harder to get those extra calories in by eating clean food sources like chicken, steak, and all that. But you really have to really focus in on that. Make sure your carbs are there. And sometimes carbs can make people bloat too as well. So, finding that right mesh of where you want to be macro-wise. And then and drinking water, obviously. Some people combat bloating with cardio too as well. So that's totally up to you. And what works for you might be different than what works for me or anybody else. So this is something you really have to play with to really find out where your body stands and what you can do to improve your performance in your body, whether it's not bloating or more endurance or stamina or whatever it may be. Okay. All right. So wow, I had that on both channels. I like it. TikTok and Instagram. If you guys got any questions, shoot them out for me about therapies, anything. I'm ready to cover it for you guys. If not, I'm going to go on one of our stories for today because I thought this one was relevant, right? I think everybody has gone to the dentist or should be going to the dentist, and oral care, like oral mouth care, is very, very important too as well. A lot of people don't talk about oral mouth care, going to the dentist, getting cleanings, making sure you're brushing your teeth and mouth, flossing too as well, all these different things, because oral health can affect your overall health, straight into your heart and all these different things. So you want to make sure, infection can get in the bloodstream through your mouth. I mean, a lot of these different things can happen. So when you go into the dentist, usually what dentists do, especially if it's your first go around with them, they're going to get x-rays in your mouth. They're going to want to see where the mouth's at, how the teeth are, a whole nine, right? So before, or even still, you go in and they put the iron apron on you. And this iron apron goes over you, and what is it supposed to do? It's supposed to protect you from scattered radiation, right? Because the old x-ray machines for these dental officers, x-rays in general, did produce more scattered radiation. And, obviously we don't want radiation, to be absorbed to our body and stuff like that, or go down anywhere where it shouldn't. And, with this, they said that now that these lead aprons, they don't need to be used. And this is because, technology and the equipment has advanced so much that there is no scattering of the radiation. It's really just focusing on where it's shooting. So, and they said that, sometimes using these lead aprons can cause you not to get the shot that you want for some people, and they have to reshoot those x-rays. So that's more radiation in you. You really don't think about this as a kid or anything else about how many times am I getting x-rays in my mouth? How many times have I got x-rays in my body or MRI scans or anything like that? We're producing radiation and putting it into our body at that point. So it's really something to really look at, to a certain extent. I think I'd be scared to go in front of an x-ray machine without a lead apron. I'm just being honest with you. Just because, what this radiation can do to you. And, why I'd rather be safe than sorry than mess around, I guess. And I've been doing it for so long, ever since, I've been going to a dentist since I was a little kid. So, I think I don't want to change that if I don't have to. I'd rather, even if it's just a little protection blanket, I guess, to a certain degree, the apron, I guess I'll do it. All right. All right, so poll question. I want to go over this with you guys. So have you ever had your hormones checked? So it's a big question for you guys out there. And let me know on here. Where do you guys stand with this? Have you had your hormones checked? Do you guys do blood testing? Even not through us, wherever it's at. Have you done hormone testing? Have you checked to see where your hormone levels are at? And how often do you do this if you have checked it? Have you checked it because you've had symptoms, or just want to check it because you knew or you want to know what was going on? Let me know. But 25% said yes, I've had that and everything was great. So 25% of people checking on things, making sure their hormones and everything was in check. Beautiful. No, I'm not sure I need them checked. That was 32% of people. And if they've had any, issues with symptoms like low energy, libido, mental concentration, fat deposits, or body, being out of flux per se. This is something that can be hormone driven for sure. So Ken Anderson said, yes, he has his blood test every 3 months. Love that. You're on top of it every 90 days, and that's where real movements can really happen, especially with like hemoglobin A1Cs, where the 3-month average of your blood sugar levels, your glucose levels, you can see if that's changed, where it's changed, and if it's improved or not improved. Really, really cool. Jose Hernandez said, I just had blood work done. Everything came out great except my hormones. Okay, so this is what we can do, right? And he did it through us. Thank you, Jose. And we want to see what's going on in there. So, if everything's good on the blood test, but the hormones. And listen, this is to be expected if you're getting older, okay? And I'm talking about 30s, 40s. You don't think 30s or 40s are old, but we start that decline there. And, some people are already at a lower level when they start the decline. So they can be feeling symptoms a lot faster, a lot younger. So at that point, we can fix that, right? We can turn back that dial on the inside, give you what you need, make your body feel like, hey, listen, hey, we're back to 21 years old or in that range, and we're ready to rock and roll on all levels, working on all cylinders per se. So that's really, really great. I mean, listen, it was awesome, at the Olympia too as well. I met, Michael Hearn had a lot of people there, but a lot of people came up and seen, me, Tsiouris, whether they're current patients that have been with us for 10 years, 11 years, or people that just started. It was really, really cool because some people would come up to me like, hey, listen, I just want to let you know, man, your company, your medical center, these therapies have changed my life. And talking about some of the background, where they came from, and, just learning more about them was really, really cool experience for me. And I always love talking to people, and patients in particular, about how it's helped improve them, and, what they're doing now, like, what is life as far as quality of life for them. And usually it's always improved, I mean, dramatically. So I'm really, really happy with that. I'm really happy we can help people out because we only have one life to live. And why live it, crappy or shitty? You want to live it on top of the world, man. And as much as you possibly can, and health is number one thing because you're not doing nothing without your health. So it's really important, and that's why I push it so much for you guys. 43% said yes, and I'm currently on hormone therapy. So if you're on hormone therapy, you should definitely be getting at least 2 blood tests a year, for sure, 100%. And making sure everything is good there. And if things need to be dialed in, not tweaked, whatever, then you can do that too as well. Kaji Gus, Antonio, the Levy Wash By, what's going on? Kings David, Raging Bull, how you guys doing? Upcoming Titan events. We still got a couple more events before the end of the year, and man, we're closing on the end of the year real quick. And guys, make sure you guys have Black Wednesday locked in, and that's this month. This is like 2 weeks. We're gonna make a graphic for it so you guys will put it out there so I let everybody know. But Black Wednesday is the biggest giveaway day in Titan history. We do all different types of giveaways, 3 lives every single day, or not 3 lives every single year on that day. And what are we giving away? I'm going to give away free blood tests every live. I think at least 3. So I'm probably going to give away 9 free blood tests or more. I'm going to give away a ton of free Titan gear. So stuff that you've seen, maybe you haven't seen, I'm going to have it here. Some exclusive stuff, you're going to see it. You could possibly win it for free. All you guys are going to have to do is follow directions, and I'm going to post it on social media what you guys got to do. And when you guys do this, you guys will be entered, and you guys can show up that day on the live, and we will pick randomly who wins these different things. And you guys will love it, I promise. We might be giving away, maybe an amino acid treatment. Who knows? But I am going to give away blood tests every live. I'm going to give away free Titan gear and much more. And I don't even know what I'm going to give away, but I'm going to give away more for sure, 100%. So definitely tune in. Make sure you keep it locked to social media so you know the day exactly. But it's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Okay? I'm going to go live that day. So that's Black Wednesday. Everybody does Black Friday specials. I've been doing Black Wednesday because I want to make it different from the start when we open Titan Medical Center. Anyone guys interested on watching worldwide? We'll go that. No, not much. Jose Hernandez, thank you. I appreciate it, bro. You join us. Everybody join us. Black Wednesday. But I'll be with you guys next Tuesday for Titan Talk Tuesday with me, John, CEO of Titan Medical Center. I appreciate it. Brown Eyed Bandit said, got my AOD. Thanks, Titan Medical Center. Love you all. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Where is Michael Hearn, Bobo said. So Michael Hearn was just with us. He just left to go back to LA today. He's with us, since last Wednesday he joined us. So really, really great times. A lot of great memories made. And we got a ton of video and content for you guys coming. So get ready. We're just going to flood the internet and hopefully make some new memes. I want to see some new memes of Mike and stuff like that. I think there's some good ones in the works. So we'll see you guys next Tuesday, Titan Talk Tuesday with me, John C. of Titan Medical Center. I love you guys. I appreciate you.